deflection check. Steel beam need to be checked for the deflections, as excessive deflections can affect the appearance or the effective use of the structures. These include the proper functioning of the machines or services. It is to ensure that the total deflections has to be less than the deflection limit. The deflection limit is given in Eurocode 3 in the National Annex. For the cantilever beams, the limit is set as the length divided by 180. As for the beam carrying plaster or other brittle finishes, it is limited by the span divided by 360. For the other beam, the limit is set as the span divided by 200. This slide shows the formulas to determine the deflections of a beam. Depending on different type of the load case, the maximum deflections differ each other. As the deflection is meant for serviceability, the loads are multiplied with a factor of safety 1.0. The principle of superposition is applicable. For example, this cantilever beam is subjected to a UDL and a point load at the same time. The total deflections can be determined by summation of these two equations. Or, for the simply supported beam subjected to a UDL and a point load. This point load is not acting at the center of the beam. The maximum displacement for the UDL will be at the midspan, while the maximum deflections for the point load is actually below the point load. They are not happening in the same place. You may conservatively assume that the total displacement is determined by the summation of these two equations. If you wish to go for a more precise manner, you may determine the total displacement of this midspan and the midspan here as compared with the total displacement and under the point load and here, and the larger value is obtained. Both will have the total displacement less than indicated here. The limit for the horizontal displacement is given here, also in the National Annex.